I'm Scott from NetAutomate, and I'm here to give a quick demonstration on how we can utilize ServiceNOW catalog tasks and the items they create with our custom automation solution we've written to take that data and execute a network change. And then finally, how we would link that back to the ServiceNOW instance and create a CMDB entry and a record of the change. Now, to do this demo, we've got a developer instance of ServiceNOW itself. We've created a service catalog entry that would allow our user to create a new VIP on an F5. We've created a CMDB table called Network VIPs, and we've got a couple of entries that we've created there. And we've got an F5 big IP up and running that doesn't have any config on it. Also in this demo, we've got an example of how the microservice script would run. Now, to start with, you would have your user load up the service catalog. They would choose an application CI that they want to run this against, or choose some load balancing method or whatever else you would like them to submit. And then they're going to choose some nodes for the VIP. Now, these nodes are coming from the server table in the CMDB, so they're linked and they have their own IP address that we will derive later. The user will then click order and a request task would be created. Now, the subsequent written task would also be created. And as with usual with rhythms, we would go through and require an approver. So that's come through now. Let's approve it and move it on to the next stage. Now, the workflow for this specific task has said, once approved, create a catalog task and assign it to the automation team. And this is where our script comes into play. So with the script, we're first going to talk to ServiceNOW and see if there's any tasks that are waiting for us. So it'll go through and see that there's a rhythm waiting, and that rhythm has an SC task that's ready. Now, in this example, we're going to derive the configured parameters in that SC task, as well as look at some parameters through the linked CMDB items to create a declarative config that we will then send through the F5. So we hit create configuration. We can see that we've created the declaration here. The server addresses have been derived from ServiceNOW, and the virtual IP address we've created from a service like Infoblox. Now we're at the stage where we can send that through the F5. So we'll hit configure F5. It's going to take that declaration, send it to the F5 big IP. The big IP will configure the F5 or the VIP based on that declaration. So if we go to the big IP, we can see that now a new partition has been created based on the application CI, and the VIP has been created and all its subsequent pools and monitors, whatever we needed, have all been created there. So that's all gone good. Now we would like the script to complete the SC task. So if we quickly go back to our SC task and check its status, we can see that it's still open. So we'll go to the script, complete the SC task, marked as completed, give that a check. We can see that the state's now closed complete. And then finally, because this is all done successfully, we want to update the CMDB and create an entry for that. So we'll click that there, and we'll go to our CMDB table, give it a refresh, and we can see that a new CMDB item has been created with all the appropriate details. Now, that CMDB entry can be linked to other CMDB items. It can have relationships, whatever we need. Now, this is just one of the many ways that we're able to link ServiceNOW to various network automation components. Obviously, something like this could be used with Ansible or any other third-party tools, especially if they have an API. NetAutomate can help create this custom solution based on the current uses or processes and tools and the subsequent requirements of an organization. And we know that tools like ServiceNOW are used in many different ways, so there's never a one-size-fits-all solution. So thank you for watching my demo, and if you have any questions, please send me an email.